Okay, answering the question how to make ranch dressing with buttermilk and dill. Pretty basic, pretty easy, but I thought it should be included in the salad class. So many people like ranch, and besides using it as a regular dressing, it works very well as a dip, like the blue cheese and the Thousand Island, which are all three that I included in the class for that reason too. Besides the fact that I basically like them too. There's a time and place for all of them as far as I'm concerned. So the ranch dressing recipe that I'm going to show you right now should taste like the buttermilk ranch dill that you probably would buy in the store. Okay? So we're going to start out with the three primary ingredients. They are mayonnaise, sour cream, and buttermilk. So I'm going to put what I think is about a cup of mayonnaise here. And what I think is a cup of sour cream here. And I'm going to add all of the other ingredients before I add the buttermilk, because I'm going to adjust the texture of the dressing with the buttermilk. So the amount of buttermilk that I'm going to put in is going to be determined by the texture of the salad dressing that I want to finish off with when I'm done. Okay? So first let's put some chopped dill in here. I don't know, I'm not sure how I would measure that amount of dill that I put in there, but it's probably about a quarter of a cup of chopped dill. But you put the amount of dill in there that you want. That's the important part. And let's put a little, so let's say a couple of teaspoons of minced garlic, fresh garlic. Let's put a teaspoon or two of sugar. Careful with that. We can always add more sugar and vinegar to this, okay? Now I have plain white distilled vinegar here, and I'm only going to put one of these in here for now, okay? Because I can't take vinegar out if I put too much in, all right? And we're going to put a little bit of black pepper in here. And let's mix this up. And let's thin it out with the buttermilk. Add a little bit, mix it. Add a little bit, mix it. Think of it as you're adding salt. Now, if you're going to use this as a crudité dip or a raw vegetable dip, you may want it a little bit thicker than you want it to put on your salad, okay? So I'm going to taste this right now, because right now this is at a good dipping texture, okay, for putting a slice of cucumber into it or something. A little bit more vinegar. It's got enough sugar in it. Try one more vinegar. One more vinegar. So we end up with 3 teaspoons of vinegar and 2 teaspoons of sugar, or 1.5 teaspoons of sugar right in there. And we're going to finish this as 2 textures on the same plate, so you can see what one looks like next to the other. This tastes like ranch dip. Let's put a glob of that on the plate. Then we're going to thin this out so it's a little bit closer to dressing recipe. Although you could use this the way it is as dressing recipe. To me, it's a little too thick. See how it kind of like almost mayonnaise-y on the plate? Like a thin mayonnaise? I'm going to add a little more buttermilk. I'm going to add still a little more buttermilk for my salad dressing the way I would want it. I don't like it thick, 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 unless I was tossing it on the salad. That might be different. But if I'm just going to pour it on top of a salad, I don't want it that thick. I want to be able to measurably distribute it around on the lettuce. This one getting a little runnier now, see? Let's just put a pinch more buttermilk. I think that'll do it right there. Yes, that will do it right there. You could put more garlic. You could cut back the sugar a little bit if you wanted. When you make this, cut back on how you're putting the sugar and the vinegar in. Start out with a half a teaspoon of sugar and add it as you need it so it comes to your taste the way you want it. This tastes fine the way it is right now. And it tastes pretty much like the ones that I've tasted out of the store. Okay, so let's see what this looks like on a plate. Real quick texture-wise. See? That's running. Not like this one, see? I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Buttermilk Dill Ranch. 3 basic things. Mayonnaise, sour cream, and buttermilk with flavorings added to it. Alright, good luck with this. Have fun. You got your dressing.